Guys, welcome back to my channel. Here in this video I will be doing a watch me work on this crystal application freestyle. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jess and I do types of videos. Like I said, here in this video I will be giving you guys a video on a watch me work on how I freestyled this crystal application, as you can see here. So I am starting off with going in with my glue, and I am going to go in with this gold piece on the nail, so this gold charm. And I will make sure to link down below all the products that I use, all the crystals, sizing, charms, and glue, and everything that I use to apply the crystals onto the nails. So I will make sure to link it down below. And here, as you can see, I am turning my client's hand to make sure that it is nice and even when applying it to the nail. So here, as you can see, I did go ahead and apply a small mint on the bottom, and then here I'm applying a small navette at the very top, as you can see here. And then here, as you can see, I'm also going to be applying an SS5 at the very top. So I did do a mixture of gold accents with the silver crystal color. So I did go in with the sizes SS5, 7, 9, 12, 16, and 20, which you will see here throughout the video. And then here I'm just adding some SS12s to the corners, right beside the navette and right beside the diamond as well on each side, as you can see here. And then I am also going to be applying more glue to the gold charm, just so I know that it could stay in place and it's not going to go anywhere. So I'm just applying more glue to each side and spraying my activator as well. Also, I just want to say a quick little disclaimer. As you can see here, I do have my Christmas nails on, so I believe I recorded this either before or after Christmas, so I did forget to upload this. So just a little quick FYI, which I hope you guys don't mind at all. Then here, moving on to the pinky, I will be going ahead and applying my glue, as you can see here. And I did get a little bit on her skin, so I did go ahead and wipe that off, which is something you want to do whenever you're applying crystals. You never want to get the glue or anything like that on the skin. So I'm just going ahead and wiping that off. But I did go ahead and go in with the flame, and then I did go ahead and do a star on top of it, as you can see here. And then I'm also going to go in with this little itty bitty brush, so that way I don't get no glue onto the skin or the cuticle. And just going in with an SS5, applying some SS12, as you can see here on each side, or some SS9s. I did switch my mind up a bit, but you will see that both hands are different, so I do want to go into detail and showing you guys what I put on the nail. But here, as you can see, I'm going ahead and adding more glue right on top of the star. And I am going to be going ahead and adding an SS16, an SS9, and an SS5 on top, right on top of each other in like a little row, as you can see here. And then I am going to be going ahead and applying my activator. And then here on the ring finger, all I'm going to be doing is applying a little bit of glue and going in with two SS9s and just applying those right here in the corner, just right next to each other, because I will be adding a little charm on it. So I didn't want to add too much, but this is all I'm adding, and then spraying my activator as well. I'd rather have my dogs back. Lord, protect me with this tech. I ain't prayed for this protect. Remember the day I got the text, another. So then here, moving on to the pointer finger, I am going to be going ahead and applying my glue, and then I'm going to be going ahead and applying the smallest size in pear. And then on top of that, I'm going to be applying a heart. And then on top of that, I'm going to be applying the small navettes, and then I will be adding some SS5s around it. So as you can see here, I added one on top, and then right next to the navette on the left and the right, and then in between the pear and the heart, I did go ahead and add two SS12s. So I just added one on each side, and then here I am going to be going ahead and adding an SS5, making sure that it's nice and centered, and applying my activator. And then here, moving on to the thumb, I will be going ahead and applying my glue. I'm also going to be applying another of the gold charms, and I will be adding an emerald cut, and then right below the emerald, I will be adding a snowflake. Who's gonna teach your son to go farther than father did? All these kids raising all these kids. It's the start of my starter kit. Another fatherless child, influenced by the crowd. I'm a victim of the system, but I'm a suspect to the victim. I'm in church with a loaded weapon. I can't even trust the reverend. I'm praying with my eyes. So more towards the cuticle, as you can see here, I'm going back in with my little mini brush and applying some more glue, making sure that there's none on the skin or the cuticle. But I am going to be going ahead and adding 3 SS5s. So 2 of them will be kind of like underneath the gold charm, and then the one on top is right where you see it here. And then I'm going to be adding some more glue right in between the emerald cut and that same gold charm, and I'm going to be adding 2 SS5s in between. And then you will see that here we have a SS7 and then SS5 and then a SS7 again. So I will be doing the exact same thing to the other hand. So I did go ahead and add just the SS5s in the middle, and I will be doing the exact same thing to the side as well. And here, as you can see, I am going to be going ahead and adding more glue just so I know that the crystals won't go anywhere or the charm. So I'm just going ahead and adding it, and then I'm going to be going ahead and spraying my activator as well. So then here, moving on to the next hand on the pinky, I will be going ahead and applying my glue, and I will be going in with a flame in the medium size, and I am going to be going ahead and turning my client's hand so that way I could see, making sure that it's nice and even and straight. And I did go ahead and add a snowflake at the very top, and then I added a diamond in the medium size at the very bottom, and then in between the flame and the diamond, I did go ahead and add some SS9s right in between on each side. And then same thing that I did to the ring finger, I'm going to be doing the same thing to this one as well. And then here on the middle finger, I am going to be going ahead and applying my glue and applying my gold charm at the very bottom, as you can see here. And as you can see, I am turning my client's hand so that way I could see that it's nice and even. And then at the bottom, I will be adding some SS12s and an SS7 on each side, as you can see here, applying my glue and spraying my activator as well so that way it could dry. Then on top of that, as you can see here, I'm going ahead and applying my glue, and I will be going in with an emerald cut, and I am going to be going ahead and turning my client's hand so that way I can make sure that it's nice and even and straight and structured onto the nail. And then on top of that, I will be adding some more glue and going in with an SS16 on top of that, as you can see here. And then right next to the SS16, I will be adding some SS7s right here on each side, and then spraying my activator as well. And then right in between the emerald cut and the charm, I will be adding some more glue with my brush as well, as you can see here. And I will be adding some SS16s on each side, so just here and on the other side as well, and then spraying my activator.
I ain't pray for these baguettes, I pray for better days.
And then here, moving on to the pointer finger, I will be going ahead and applying my glue right where like the free edge is of your natural nail. And I am going to be going ahead and applying a heart, and then right next to that, I'm going to be applying some SS9s. And then right at the bottom, as you can see here, I'm going to be applying some SS5s. I wish I would have applied some at the top too, but I just applied some at the bottom, and then spraying my activator. And then here, moving on to the thumb, I will be going ahead and applying my glue, applying my charm, as you can see, just like this. And then I will be going ahead and applying a pair right underneath that. As you can see, I am taking it off because I didn't like how it stayed on. It kind of just dried on its own, and it didn't give me enough time to move it, which is sometimes the thing that kind of sucks with this glue, that it kind of dries up too fast. But here, as you can see, I did go ahead and fix my pair at the bottom, and then here I am going to be going ahead and applying a diamond at the very bottom, as you can see here.
For that new vet, I'd rather have my dogs back. Lord, protect me with this tech. I ain't prayed for this protect. Remember the day.
You can see here at the very bottom, I will be adding some SS5s, as you can see here, on each side. And then right on top of that, in between the diamond and the pear, I will be adding some SS9s, as you can see here, also on each side. And then in between the pear and the charm, I did go ahead and add some SS12s, which you will see here later on in the video. And then after this, I sprayed my activator. Another thing that I did go ahead and add some more glue at the very top of the charm, so that way I know it could stay in place and it won't go nowhere, and apply my activator as well. So then after applying all of my charms and crystals, I will be going in with this just cotton pad and some alcohol, and then just going ahead and cleaning them to give it that big shine on them. And all I'm going to be doing is cleaning literally all of the entire nail, since I did apply crystals to almost every nail, and I just went ahead and cleaned every single one.
Yeah, I got the text, another fatherless child. Can't act right cause they left that fatherless. No look harder than fatherhood. Who gon' teach your son to go farther than father did? All these kids raising all these kids. Let's just start up my starter kit. Another fatherless child.
I go move like drop, fuck with that door like me. Not that rock, that P. I made it out of my sock, can't hold my Glock, reason I only like that shit. Young turn.
And after, as you can see here, I will be going in with my top coat, making sure that I don't get nothing on the crystals or the charms. So I will be going ahead and applying my NailAddict top coat, which, like I did mention, I will make sure to link down below all the products that I use. So make sure to also use my code so that way you guys could go ahead and save some money. But all I'm going to be doing is applying my top coat to all of the nails and curing them for 60 seconds. And also making sure that I clean the sides before I go ahead and cure.
They can't wipe no bitch. Use my French, don't like no bitch. Limo 10 on fat, my girl, yeah, I had it hurt. So my bitch broke bad, I ain't had her hurt. Yeah, that's us. Two-tone AP, yeah, I'm bust. Got to hear from her, ain't even wanna fuck. Why? Slut, vibe. Nothing on me from sex, ain't that revive. Old nigga tongue on bro, should dad. No, he ain't kill him, dog, he ain't try. Since I fed my last, she's nice in the hood. Take food trade, dog, bitch not good. Probably in some fast with a Glock in the hood. Porsche and take smell and walk on the wood. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. Boys crying about 5 and cheers. I get the coolest with no with the spirit. I got you being one put on the mirror. First young nigga in the 82 man, run a 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy tickets and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them. Bro, I kept taking hits, finally got me and him. Still make it double, I'm out when I see him. That's 550, 2018. Gotta come 20 if you hopping in the bin. Young turn nigga from the D to the A. I'm rocking with the lion, I'm rocking with the braids. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay. I'ma turn up a little more this time. Just trimming back in, now I got it on dry. Had a spot like a varsity. What do you have? About 20, I fuck what you got. I put on trip, I believe I can fly. Niggas know that I'm rich, but
While that one is curing, I will be doing the exact same thing to the other hand, making sure that I don't get any of the top coat on the crystals or the charms, and also making sure that I go ahead and wipe the sides before I go ahead and cure for 60 seconds underneath the lamp.
I had a show in Detroit and I started real rappers. They 50 on all of the guys. All of these hoes in these stores make a mission. And plus I'm a tip when they holding my side. Get in your car and just put on your flash and follow the hers. You say you gon' ride, cause somebody gon' die if they fall with us. Turn a 5 to a dime, I can double up. Fuck around, rockin' church on my double. This shit that happen on brand, I give it up. Tight to stay with a woman, ain't gon' give it up. No, I ran through a mill every week off a weed. Bro, beat the child, I can give me some stick. Got it back in the pick up, I won't even leave. Run it up, fuck around, get the vet DT. Keep a hot boy with me, I got love for BG. Chasing his papers since 12 or 13. Running around in these streets, he was me and Marquis. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. Boys crying about 5 and cheers. I get the colors with no with the spirit. I got the B on one put on the mirror. First young nigga in the 82 man, run a 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy tickets and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them. Bro, I kept taking hits, finally got me and him. Still make it double, I'm out when I see him. That's 550, 2018. Gotta come 20 if you hopping in the bin. Young turn nigga from the D to the A. I'm rocking with the lion, I'm rocking with the braids. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. Boys crying about 5 and cheers. I get the colors with no.
And here on the ring fingers, I will be going ahead and adding a dangling charm, so I do need to do a hole. So I will be going in with this drill bit that I did get from Bill's Beauty Supply, and all I'm going to be doing is grabbing my drill and just drilling a hole, making sure that it's nice and spaced out so that way I could go ahead and put the charm in. But I do want to mention that I will make sure to link it down below so that way you guys can go ahead and check it out, and make sure to use my code so that way you guys could go ahead and save some money. But as you can see here, I'm just going in from the bottom, making sure that I'm smoothing it out and making sure that the hole is completely like open, and then I'm obviously dusting it off with my rose dust brush, also from Bill's Beauty Supply. So all I'm going to be doing is going ahead and grabbing some nippers and just making sure that I'm closing it nicely. And this is what the charm looks like. It's just a heart, so it has gold and the silver clear crystals on it, so I thought this would match perfectly onto it. So this is just how I applied it. So make sure to comment down below if you guys want to see a more in-depth video on how I applied the charm.
I got you being one put on the mirror. First young nigga in the 82 man, run a 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy tickets and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
And as you could see, this is what it looks like on the nail, and I did do the exact same thing to the other finger as well. And I am going to be going ahead and cleaning the crystals one last time. I will be going ahead and adding some cuticle oil and rubbing that in onto the nails, and this is the final result. Definitely comment down below your thoughts and opinions. And also I do want to go ahead and mention that I did go ahead and also use a acrylic from Bill's Beauty Supply, which I did use Jack Frost to this nail set, which I will also make sure link down below. And as you could see here, I am doing the exact same thing that I did to the other hand onto this one, going ahead and cleaning them, and then I will be going ahead and applying my cuticle oil. So definitely make sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this set, on this nice freestyle crystal application that I did. As you can see here, this is the final result on this nail set. This is what they look like once they glow in the dark, which I did forget to mention. And as you can see, this is the shine on the crystals and how they look. So definitely make sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload. And I hope that you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one.